I haven't really decided which one I'm reviewing yet, so, well, I mean, I have. The answer is both. I mean, I could always just do both. Like I say, just alternate between the shots. I mean, so here's what I can do. Be very careful not to move the tripod. Look at the bucket of steaming water. The record, even if I hadn't just got done submerging them in water, they'd still be wet because it's been fucking raining. So I'll do that. And there you go. Without moving the camera, I do that. And I will take 2 screenshots and split them down the middle. I hope. Okay, so the GP5M or PMG2, both names apply. Essentially an upgraded version of the GP5. Now, if I remember rightly, the M for GP5M would be GP5 membrane because this has a membrane. I don't know if that's proper, because info on these things is a bit shoddy at best. But at least from my crap findings, I'll be honest with you, my research lasted 5 minutes. So I thought to myself, but I know what there is need to know about this. That was a mistake to do, regardless. And then PMG2, which is a more accepted term. But if you want its actual faceplate designation, because they're kits. GP5M, if I remember correctly, was the civilian version, and the PMG2, or civil defense, and the PMG2 was the military version, because PMG being small mask, or Nerecta, I can't remember properly. It all depended on what kit it came with, really. It was either you got a GP5 filter or you got like an EO, was it 18K? I forget. The one that's basically a GP5 filter but brown and higher quality crap inside of it. And bag, of course. It was depending on kit which one you got. And of course here we have the black rubber one, which is for hot temperature countries because it fares better against UV damage. And we have the grey white rubber. They've got a bit of discolouring because I just got them today and I haven't properly washed them. And I'll be honest with you, getting stains off a Soviet mask, real damn hard. The worst part is this is black rubber, so it's going to go sticky soon, as soon as it dries. Most notably, they've put ear holes in for the GP5 helmet design, the ShM-66MU part of this. The actual faceplate designation being ShM-66MU, which I believe would be ShM-66 membrane upgraded, the upgrade being the little Y here, which is the same system applied to the GP5 or ShM-62, ShM-62U. It just means it uses thinner rubber, or was it I can't remember, just improved overall, less waste. Both made by, or in Yaroslavl, which is wonderful because I've got to say Yaroslavl is top quality Soviet rubber, no fucking doubt. However, I've never handled an Orenburg, so I can't really vouch for that. You've got Moscow, that's the M, Tambov, that's the T. Tambov is fucking D tier rubber, piece of shit. I mean, durable, but not great comfort. So, Tambov, Moscow, Saratov. Saratov's a really good one. That's probably A tier. And then you've got Yaroslavl, the backwards R, Saratov being the C. But Yaroslavl being the backwards R, that's S tier. It's wonderful. Really elasticated, super soft, comfy to wear. You have a less likelihood of getting forehead ripples, provided you get the right size for you. It's just absolutely wonderful. And then there's another one, Orenburg, if I remember correctly. And I ain't got an Orenburg. Anyway, so yes, these now have a membrane voice module on the front, or voice diaphragm, which you can unthread. It's just like the MM1 and the SHMS. Nothing stopping you from putting a POV one in there. And you got a nice little piece of thin plastic membrane in there, which is thankfully not perforated on this. I think that one can come out. I'm not going to try though. I'm trying to get this in without crimping over the corners. Right, there you go. Put you back on. That one's kind of stuck. Although now it's had a wash, maybe I'll give it a go. So yes, ear holes so that soldiers can hear each other better, or just for general communication. Rather famously used in a very good helicopter shot hanging out the side door in HBO's Chernobyl. Yes, made mostly, this is again for communication. So I've got to say, yeah, that's still stuck. It's definitely an improvement over the SHMS voice. I don't know if you've ever heard an SHMS voice diaphragm. It is invasive. So invasive, in fact, I actually paused the video in between me saying invasive and then so invasive, in fact. And you probably didn't notice. I went ahead and brought it out. I'm going to put this on briefly with no filter because it turns out my MOF4 is pre-1987. So it's an asbesty boy, so I'm going to stop using it while I'm ahead. Thankfully it was brand spanking new, so any chances of lung pokey tickle dust is minimal. Anyway.
The voice on the SHMS is incredibly invasive. It has reverb. It's designed really in a way that the more mass that happens on the mask, filters, hoses, canisters, that sort of thing, coffee can style filters, but the less reverb ideally would happen, or at least the voice will travel a little bit. So it is louder without a filter, but it is regardless difficult to understand or hear properly, to hear clearly.
So difficult to hear clearly, in fact I do wonder how many of you actually understood what the fuck I said. Whereas if I pick up this thing, it's a size 2, so it's not going to be greatly comfortable for me. As you can hear, the voice is actually an improvement. Still sealed, so yeah, there's no perforation on the voice diaphragm, as I was worried. But yeah, this one's at least a little bit clearer. It's a little bit more understandable. It doesn't have any reverb. It's still not great, but it doesn't sound like a robot. I hate fucking a tin of tomato soup. It's just overall not bad. Still think PBF is better. I fucking hate wearing these because I keep forgetting they've got ear holes. I'm so used to them not existing. So I keep getting vibe checked on the fucking ears. Anyway, so yes, Yaroslavl. This one's lot 121. I can't remember if it's the word lot that you want to be using in this situation, but I can't remember if I'm asked. Looks like gap's normal. Yaroslavl, 1978, the first quarter. On my Insta I started breaking them up into just like that I would call spring, even though the first quarter of the year is pretty much winter anyway. No print on the other side, which is interesting because this one, why is autofocus off? Because this one says Yaroslavl 1981, third quarter, which I would call autumn. It's a nice little orangey text thing that says 36. But the lot number's on the other side, 48. Well, I don't understand. And there's no lot symbol either, that's gone. So that's an odd one. Inside there it also says 39 again. Well, that says 36, and 48. So I don't know what... 72. I don't know what any of these mean. It's odd. Anyway. Are there any stamps on you? Yeah, there used to be. That's 55. I can just see 3 and then I said 32 at one point. Yeah, most of these are gone now. So yes, PMG2 or GP5M, ShM-66MU. There was some debate over whether or not these things have a size 4. They do. They're just so incredibly uncommon that people think they don't exist. I'm actually currently working on getting one. There is somebody who's got one, and I'm currently in the process of trying to convince him to give it to me for a price that does not annihilate my ability to enjoy life for the next month. What else is there really for me to say on this? It's a fucking ShM masker. It's cool. It's an interesting little item. I think the ears look a bit goofy, but they weren't designed with looks in mind. It's one of the things I need to keep reminding myself whenever I wear a PMG or 70M. It's that, oh hey, my hair kind of sticks up out of this, it looks goofy. Well, it wasn't designed for your head to look fucking good. It was designed to be worn inside a chemical suit. It's easy to forget. I will properly try to wash these. It's not greatly easy. Speaking of which, some nice warm water. I'll pour another kettle load over this and get it nice and warmed up. Oh, you shouldn't pour a kettle over the mask with the membrane still inside. You could, no, it's not going to melt. And on top of that, good news, you can get tins of replacement membranes. They're a little bit of a pain in the ass to find, but they're not completely gone. So anyway, thank you all. Hope it was fun. Remember, there is a size 4. People who say there aren't, they're wrong. It's the MM1 that doesn't have a size 4. And if there ever turns out to be a size 4, I'm going to be shocked. PBF also has a size 4. Just generally, if it's got a helmet style, it's got a size 4. It's just a good rule to remember all round.